Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nat and I'm a 30-something Filipina who is about to get married later this year. In this channel, I share my financial journey as someone who is new to budgeting and did not care about personal finance for most of her adult life. I have a lot of anxiety around money and hearing your feedback really helps a lot. So thank you so much for being here. Today we are cash stuffing my April salary for my May budget, and if you have been watching me for a while, you noticed that I have a new cash tray. I bought this cash tray from Shopee and it originally cost 79 pesos, but since I had some Shopee coins, I managed to reduce the price to 68 pesos. And of course, I used a free shipping voucher. This item is actually an 8-grid eyeshadow compact organizer, but I've seen a lot of cash stuffers use this as a cash tray. If you're interested, I'll link the shop I got it from in the description. Okay, so the reason I bought a cash tray is moving forward, I will be using a combination of real money and placeholder bills. As some of you already know, I don't really keep my wedding fund in my budget binder, and my MP2 savings, well, obviously I deposit the money there to my MP2 account. Once I get more placeholder bills, I might also cash stuff my condo and PLDT envelopes with placeholders since both are also paid online. I know it's a lot more exciting to watch real cash being stuffed, but I hope you guys will understand this change in my cash stuffing videos. I only walk to the bank and it's really hot here in the Philippines right now, not to mention COVID is on the rise again. Anyway, today we are cash stuffing my monthly salary of 59,900 pesos and we have 25,000 pesos in placeholder bills and 34,900 pesos in cash. Let's go ahead and count and arrange them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 1,000 peso bills. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 100s, 2 50s, 2 10,000 placeholder bills, and 1 5,000 placeholder bill for a total of 59,900 pesos. Before we cash stuff our May budget, I do owe April some money. The first one is the IOU for the 52 weeks challenge, and in my previous video I was short 80 pesos, so I'm going to take this 100 and get a 20 pesos change. Okay, so that IOU is gone. Next is my buffer fund. Last month I went over budget and took out 800 pesos. So I'm going to put 1,000 pesos into my buffer fund and then get 200 pesos back. In the future, I don't know if I'll be able to replenish my buffer fund every time I dip into it, but whenever my budget allows me to, I definitely will. And now finally, we move on to our May budget. We'll start with our needs envelopes, and first is condo. Condo will get 15,000 pesos, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,000 pesos. Normally, I only cash stuff this with 12,800 pesos, but last April, our condominium was finally successfully turned over, which means that we had to pay our condo dues for April and then 3 months worth of dues for the condo association's working capital. My siblings and I have a 20,000 pesos fund for a condo, which we dipped into for this juice. And I think they want to keep it at 20,000 pesos, and that's why I'm cash stuffing a little extra in this envelope for this month. Anyway, our property manager also found a tenant for us already, so I'm super excited for the extra income that will help me pay down my condo debt. PLDT will get 1,700 pesos, so that's 1,000. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 700. Next is gas, and gas will get 2,000 pesos. So that's 2,000 pesos. I am happy to announce that the family car my fiance uses has already been repaired. So I'm just continuing my 2,000 pesos contribution to his gas. Up next are my wants envelopes, and we are starting things off with date. Date will get 4,000 pesos, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4,000 pesos. So if you haven't seen my April expenses check-in video, my fiance got into a car collision last month on his way back after driving me home. He didn't need to ask me for help in paying for the repairs, but he had to dip into his savings. So as much as possible, I want to contribute to our dates to help him get his savings up again, and that's why I'm cash stuffing 4,000 pesos. Next is personal, and we are cash stuffing this with 2,000 pesos. So that's 1 and 2,000 pesos. As I mentioned at the start of this video, I have a lot of anxiety around money and other things besides. So last month, I got in touch with a counselor through our company's employee assistance program. We talked about how I can get overwhelmed to the point that I can't make decisions or even function. And one of my assignments from our session was to make a self-soothing kit, which is basically a kit filled with things that you can taste, see, hear, touch, and smell that would help you calm down and ground yourself back to reality. I'll put a link to the information about the kit in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out. But basically, I'm cash stuffing this envelope with shopping money. Next is VTubing, and we are cash stuffing this with 1,000 pesos. I already spent some of this actually on my new cash tray. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm planning to buy more placeholder bills and maybe a new envelope for my World Vision Fund. Next is gifts, and we are stuffing this with 2,000 pesos. So that's 2,000 pesos. It's my brother's birthday this month, but my siblings and I don't really give each other birthday gifts. This 2,000 pesos is just in case my siblings want to go in together to get something for my mom on Mother's Day, or my fiance and I maybe can get something. We don't really have any solid plans yet on how we're going to celebrate, but at least the money is ready. Next is other, and I am cash stuffing this with 1,570 pesos. So that's 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 70 pesos. This month, I am going to get my passport renewed in case we decide to go overseas for our honeymoon. And the renewal fee plus delivery is 1,400 pesos. And then the rest I'll probably use for transportation. And then next is World Vision Fund. So this will be cash stuffed with 750. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 750. Unfortunately, I still don't have my first letter from my sponsorship child, but I'm still super excited to receive it. In the meantime, this is my second month of contributing to my World Vision Fund sponsorship. Moving on to savings. First is my wedding fund, and we'll be using my placeholder bills to cash stuff this with 20,000 pesos. Actually, this is the start of my wedding fund B. As of last month, I had completed my 200,000 pesos savings target for our wedding suppliers. Wedding Fund B is for my wedding gown, documents, transportation, accommodation, and other incidental expenses like meals when we're meeting with our suppliers. Those incidental expenses I have been counting towards state or personal or other, but starting this month, I will be tracking them properly and taking them out of Wedding Fund B. The goal for this one is 100,000 pesos, but I don't think I'll be using all of it, unlike Wedding Fund A. Next is saving challenges, and this will get 2,000 pesos. So that's 2,000 pesos. Next is MP2, and MP2 will get 5,000 pesos. I will be using this placeholder bill so that I can deposit the 5,000 pesos from my bank account straight to my MP2 savings account. And finally, Buffer Fund will get 2,000 pesos for a total of 5,000, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,000 pesos. And that is it for my May budget. If you've watched all the way until this point, then I hope you enjoyed the video, and please hit the like button, as that would help to boost this video in the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see how well I'll do with my May budget, as well as follow my financial journey, then please consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified when I upload my next video. I hope May treats all of you well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!